one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain a game when the QB chain birthed most of chains in the game? No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size, leather. And nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with him, boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoiled little boys, y'all better keep your point.
The Cardinals defense getting prepared to go to work here in this second week. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. A man who missed all of 2021. This is J.K. Dobbins. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 8 yards there, getting him out of danger. It's a first down. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Oh, look at the juke. Byron Murphy there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. To throw is Jackson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially.
The Arizona defense back onto the field. They lead 7-0, trying to put a stop together here as this drive starts with a first down. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Looking deep downfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. On 2nd and 10. Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Jackson. That one complete to Prochet. And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Hey, report.
Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. From the gun, it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. To throw again is Jackson. He'll find Bateman once more.
Holding offense.
So they were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Tucker's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done.
Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to be a star. Yeah, pull up with a baddie in a fancy car. How to party like a rock star and play guitar like a superstar. Yeah, and I'm so tired of them playing with me. Yeah, pushing my buttons, this ain't no game to me. Yeah, ain't got time to be explaining me. Yeah, I'ma just take over the game, baby. Yeah, let me show you how to be a star. Let me show you how to go far, far. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to shine bright. Let me show you how to raise the bar, how to go large, how to take it.
The Cards defense ready to go here. This final tune-up before the start.
There you go, right here.
Tannehill to the air to start out. And incomplete to open things up.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Isaiah Simmons coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Now it's Tannehill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They run with a big man in his 7th season. It's Derrick Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Touchdown, Titans. Robert Woods, 52 yards. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Footing always a concern, but the extra points have been good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Arizona defense back onto the field. They're already down here early as this next drive begins with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee 1st down. They'll run it again with Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. After 1, 7-3 the score. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Henry up the middle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, an 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So the drive winds up going 75 yards. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Powers through him. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before in this first half of football. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Right side complete. That's Woods. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry punching it in from a yard away. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And the lead is up to 15 now. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with it. The Arizona defense back onto the field. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime. Looks like somebody. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. And they're going to need to start slowing this offense down. They trail here third quarter as this drive gets underway. They begin with Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. As we surmise, Charles, most of the starting units still out there for this third quarter. First time this preseason that they played into the second half.
And that's by design. Most of the time by this point of the preseason, you want them to go into the half, cool down, and then come back out and warm up to start the third quarter like you would a regular season game. That's exactly what they wanted to get done.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action. To throw is Tannehill. As this complete to Woods. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here we go.
Tannehill now to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance.
The Arizona defense back onto the field. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
That's complete to Traylon Burks.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Tannehill.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got
a close ball game comes to an end on that last play.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and balling at 27. I feel like Iman Shumpert. Know there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive. The streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class. Seated on 9/11. They spirits are not united. A legion, my soul forever. I murder my adolescence. Assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things. I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm Stephen whenever I'm in your town. The Warriors.
The Cardinals defense ready to put the preseason.
Come on.
They'll run with the third-year man, Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Mahomes going to keep this himself.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They've got this offense backed up to start out. The line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line as we begin 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now here's Mahomes.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce.
And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, these Chiefs to start 2022, when they were handed a very tough task by the schedule makers, not just in going on the road to face a Cardinal team that was 11-6 last year, but they're going to be the first team in NFL history to start a season with 8 consecutive games against teams that finished above 500 from the previous year. After today, Chargers, Colts, Bucks, Raiders, Bills, 49ers, Titans, and that doesn't even count that they play last year's Super Bowl teams, the Rams and Bengals, in the second half of the year.
A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Yellow!
One more time with Edwards-Helaire.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire
taking it in from a yard out.
And the Chiefs go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive goes 8 plays.
The Arizona defense back onto the field.
Mahomes now on first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
And he will have a Chiefs first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Now this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Now it's Mahomes again.
And he'll look underneath here for Edwards-Helaire.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes maybe a free play. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And they'll work this down inside the
Offside.
30.
Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Josh Jackson.
And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. And we'll see what adjustments they made at halftime, trailing here to start the third quarter of play. On first down, Mahomes to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Mahomes now to throw. And a little floater there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Fancy footwork at the 45. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Mahomes going to throw. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Edwards-Helaire on the counter. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. When you talk about this defense, Alexander Bishop back for her second year on the job. His touchdown! Travis Kelce with career touchdown number 60. And the Chiefs are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it culminates in a Travis. The Arizona defense back onto the field.
Yellow, yellow!
Here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. He's going to be a yard short. Only got 1, 4th down. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets it up for 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And they will take a knee here. And just how they envision the start of the season, kneeling it down, defense can't stop the clock. This one's a winner.
You know, it's really strange. I think a lot of people think that the kneel-down practice stuff really only happens like 1 time a week. The best teams I know, they practice starting back in OTAs. They want them to visualize winning a game and how great that feels, and they got it done in this one.
Yeah. Sound like some superhero. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You're about to match up with a playmaker in the 99 Club, so all eyes will be on you. Now, you make the highlight reel for the right reasons or the wrong ones. Get your speed up, stay alert, make a name for yourself.
Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory.
The Cards defense ready to try and make amends for that opening. First carry for the former Pro Bowl. And right away he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Arizona defense back onto the field. And they're playing with a lead here in this first quarter as this drive gets underway. Carr now on first down. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
I think it's easy to say now many people expected 100 catches or 1,000 yards out of Hunter Renfrow last season, but it's time to set those low expectations aside. He's one of the breakout players at receiver in the NFL and one of the better players at his position. Picks up a first down there for him on that play.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down and 6.
Here's Carr. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now Carr and the Raiders dealt a third and long after that sack.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 6-0 our score after one. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Carr going to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Cardinals are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Arizona defense back onto the field.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Carr. He finds his man. Complete. It's Jacobs. And they work this well upfield. 5. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 2nd and 15 now. Carr. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up.
The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. They'll play with a lead here to begin this 3rd quarter. Looking for another solid half of football to carry them to victory.
Now a throw here to his running back. Finding space at the 40. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. A handoff. Jacobs running to the left.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
The
last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw his car. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 36. Throwing now is Carr. Incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Again, it's Carr. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Holding offense.
Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Carr. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Carr now to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a touchdown. The Arizona defense back onto the field. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track. And they try to close this one out here in the 4th. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Adams. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now a play fake. Carr. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Carr now on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Right now. It's now 3rd and 4.
From midfield, here's Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. He's got room at the 30. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. The Cardinals about ready to go now on defense. Throwing his car. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. The clock still runs. We're at 90 seconds now. There's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And they'll work this down inside the 30. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. And they trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Carr to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Now Carr. And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest. And
he takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow, wow. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
The Raiders will run that quarter
to throw his Carr. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. The Arizona defense back onto the field. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now Carr. The left side throw complete to Adams. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And they'll indeed take a knee. Good bounce back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky